Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you a little bit inside the thrift store. I did a little bit of thrifting, not a lot of filming in there. I was looking for some blazers for work and just a few other things just to see what I could find. I'm also looking for a large, kind of like a plate rack, like a wood plate rack that I could hang on the wall. Similar to the smaller one that I bought in a few videos ago. But anyways, I hope that you enjoy this video. Hopefully it gives you some motivation to get up and do some thrifting and maybe find some things for your home on a budget. So thank you for watching and thank you for being here. It means more to me than you know. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is kind of a little unexpected thrift and style. I wasn't actually expecting to go thrifting today, but I wanted to say I noticed that I never introduce myself for anyone that might be watching that is new. So if you are new, welcome. My name is Lisa and my grandkids call me Mimi, hence the name of my channel, Mimi Goes to Town. I'm considering changing that in the future, but as of yet, I don't have a new name for the channel. But anyways, I hope that you enjoy the video and I hope that you'll want to stay and subscribe. We would love to have you. There's a lot of wonderful people in this community. And although I don't have a ton of subscribers, the people that I do have are awesome, and welcome to you as well, friends. So I wanted to show you today a few things that I bought. I ran uptown specifically to pick up something that I seen on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm gonna tell you a quick story, and I'm gonna try to make it quick because I tend to talk a lot in my videos, and so some people like it, some people don't. But anyways, I went uptown to pick this up from someone on Facebook Marketplace, and he wanted $40 for it. And so yesterday, I don't even remember where I went or what I had to do. I think I was getting gas. And so I had stuck, it was cold yesterday, so I had a coat on, so I had stuck my debit card in my pocket, the debit card that I use that has the majority of my money in it. And so I also have another account that has a little bit of money in it, but not a lot, but I forgot that the PIN number to that is different and I didn't reset it. So long story short, I only had $33 in cash on me. And so I told him, I said, I can't find my debit card. And if I go back home, it's gonna be about 40 minutes because it's 15 minutes both ways. And I said, I only have $33 in cash. I told him this. I said, but if you have Venmo or Cash App, I can send you the rest. Well, he didn't have that, or he didn't say that he had that. And he goes, I'll just take the 33 for it, because he was on his way to church, which is where I should have been. So I said, are you sure? Because I know it's worth a whole lot more than $40. He goes, it's fine. He gave me a thumbs up. So I got there and I was sitting at the gas station that had an ATM right down the road from where I was picking it up. And so I knew that they had an ATM and I was gonna go get it. I just didn't know I didn't have my debit card, or the debit card that I use all the time, that I know the PIN number for. So anyways, he said he would take the $33. And so I went to get it. And so as I'm waiting for him to bring it out, I'm scrounging through my purse to get as much change as I can, to give him as much money as I can. And I found like another $1.20 in change. And at first he's like, no, don't worry about it, it's fine. But I'm like, no, just take it, because I know it's worth more. But anyways, no more suspense. So this was what I got from him. I had asked him, is it faux or is it genuine? And he said, it is definitely ironstone. Now there's no stamping on it that I can find. And I'm not really a vintage or name brand snob or whatever you want to say. I don't know. Not that those people are snobby. I don't mean that, but it doesn't matter to me, basically, is what I mean, if it's real or not, hence the price. Because even though whether this is real or not, it was definitely worth the 40 bucks. And I've been looking for one for a while. I actually want some smaller ones too, but so here it is. Oh, hold on. There we go. So it's supposed to be a 3-gallon. He said it's ironstone. He said it's vintage. It's very old. It's in perfect condition. There are no cracks whatsoever. I don't know if this is like aging, or it's hard to know, but, that's the bottom of it. I couldn't see anything on there. I haven't really looked at it real well. But it doesn't look like it has any writing of any kind, so there's probably not a stamp on it. And it's basically, I didn't check the inside, but the inside kind of looks the same. So this is the top of it. So my plans for this is to set it by the fireplace, and I have a lot of like chair rails that go on the bottom of chairs that broke off, and they're kind of detailed, so I kept them because I really like that kind of thing, like architectural wood or whatever. So I think I'm gonna paint them and put them in here. They may be not long enough or tall enough for it. I'm not really sure, but anyways, I'm excited to have it because I've been wanting one. So I basically got it for $34.20. So anyways, that was the first thing. That was what I went into town for. So on my way to town, there's a Goodwill, and I'm like, you know, I haven't been in there in a while, and I didn't do a ton of filming in there, but I was kind of looking for some maybe like blazers for my new job, or I'm looking for a big wooden piece, kind of like the one that I bought already that's hanging in my bedroom, that like with a couple shelves that looks kind of like cottagey. They didn't have anything like that, but I did find a couple other cute little things. And so the first thing I'm gonna show you, and you might look at it and be like, ew, that's gross or that's ugly, but I think it's very cottagey. And I'm gonna use this, I'm doing a spring refresh in my bedroom. And so I'm gonna use this just as a throw at the bottom. And so it's about the size, I think it would probably cover the top of a queen size bed. So it's probably like a full size spread, but it's really heavy. It's one of those ones that are knit. Actually, there's a tag, let's see what it says. Oh, it just says polyester and cotton. It doesn't have a size on it, but it is really big. So I have a Christmas one like this that I think came from one of my mother's friends years ago, and I love that. It's heavy, it would be warm if I want to use it for that, but I like it because it's really grandma and cottage-ish, and it's got blue in it, which blue is my favorite color. I'm really not a pink person, but this is kind of maybe more a darker pink, some light pinks, but the fact that it's got the blue, I think those are maybe hydrangeas, and it's got some green in it. So I haven't washed this yet, so that's got to go down to the washer. But anyways, I was thrilled to find that. Well, actually, it looks like it has a little bit of purple. Yeah. So lots of colors. I think it'll be pretty folded up on the foot of my bed. So this was, I think, $7.99. And so to go along with that, I have a king size bed. So I found this pillow cover. There was only one, but I'm just gonna sit this like right in the middle of my bed on top of my other shams, you know, just for like an accent. And I think that'll be really pretty. My bedspread that I put on there, it's a chenille bedspread. So that's like a tan color, which this also has a lot of tan in it as well. So you'll see that in the video later on. I also found this cute little thing. It's kind of country-ish, but the fact that it didn't have a great big old heart in here is what won me over. I'm not a fan of the big hearts in things, but I thought this would be really cute. I'm actually thinking about taking these out and filling it in and kind of spacing them more like that a little bit further up. That's kind of an odd position, I think, and I don't think I'll be able to, like if I wanted to use it in a kitchen for coffee cups, it wouldn't be enough room. So I may do that. It's probably a project piece. I don't know if I'm gonna use it right away, but I love little shelves like this. And my thought for this was when I go to my new place, which Of course, I don't know where that's gonna be yet, but I think these are really cute, like in kitchens, under the cabinets, like on the backsplash or something. So, and it's just got, I guess there's no hooks. I thought this one had hooks. There was another one that I looked at that had hooks. And so this one was $1.99. So I really like that one. I found they had a bunch of these rolling pins, and I have rolling pins, like old rolling pins. This was $2.99, but I don't have a small one like this. And I've been wanting to get into some bread making down the road. We'll see. But anyway, I thought for that, I'll just grab it real quick and toss it in a drawer. Story of my life. I also found this really pretty little doily. This, I think, was $1.99, and the green this week was half off. So I think this was like $1. So I didn't see any significant stains or anything. I used to have a whole garbage bag full of these, and I don't know whatever happened to them. My great-grandmother used to crochet these. My grandma might have too, but I haven't had a grandparent since I've been 11, and I'm 50, I'll be 58 this year. So I don't know if I do have any left, it's maybe 1 or 2. So I seen this, I don't even know if it's hand crocheted or if it's mass produced, but I thought it was pretty, and it's cottagey, and it's grandma-ish. So I don't have a picture of it, but I'm gonna try to hang it up, and I'll try to film it if I'm successful getting it hung up. But my daughter's dad is making her like a really big coat hook, but as of yet, he hasn't made that for her. So I found it's just like probably this big. It's like 2 really long pieces of wood, kind of a light color. They're not even stained, but they could be stained and they would be pretty. And then they've just got like round dowels coming out of them that are probably about that long. And there's, I think, 4 on each one. So both of them together, I could cut them down if it was too big, but there's like 54 inches. And so I thought I would just hang those downstairs by the door because we will need somewhere for, I mean, it's summer now, so we really don't need it as much as we did in the winter time, but it'll be good for hanging a purse on, or a sweater, or just the coats that we're not going to be wearing. And I know we probably more than likely will be leaving, you know, at the end of August, but we still have a few months, so I'll hang it up anyways, and we'll get a little bit of use out of it, and then we'll take it wherever we're going next. So the other find was not what I found today. It was something that I got off Facebook Marketplace last week, and I really have to stay off there because there's also another lady that has more of these. And I think she only wants $40 for the whole set, but she lives, like from where I'm at, she probably lives about maybe 35 minutes away. And so if I don't get to that side of town on the weekend during the week, because I have to drive an hour to work, I don't really have a lot of time. So I'm hoping that by the time I can go grab those, she'll still have them. But she has, it's a set of dishes by the Johnson Brothers. So it's ironstone, the set that she has. And there's a platter, a beautiful platter. It's the blue and white transferware. And she's got a couple of, I don't know if they're serving bowls or just like cereal type bowls. And then there's like 6 cups and saucers, which I don't really need that many. And then there's a few serving plates. So if you'll remember from a video that I did a while back when I went thrifting, I found these, and there was a set of 3 of them for $5. So there we go. And so these are the Johnson Brothers coaching scene. And these ones say Stoke-on-Trent. Not really sure what that is, but it has the carriage and the horses. So I have 3 of those that I bought, and I got those for $5 at the thrift store. So she had 2 sets of these, and I want to say it was $20, which is a little high compared to what I got those for and compared to what that other lady has. But I seen these before I seen what the other lady had, or I probably wouldn't have gotten these ones. And the other lady, some of the ones that she has some browning, like brown edges on them. So anyways, so I got 2 sets of these. How cute are those? There we go. And these ones are the Johnson Brothers Ironstone. These are the Hunting Country is the name brand of these. But I looked at them. Oh, and then here's the cup. There we go. And then the inside, which I thought was really pretty. And then along the edges, I just love the blue and white transferware. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So that's the cup. So the cup and the saucer, and then the plate. So they all have the same edging around them. So the pattern around the edges is the same. So I don't care if it's Stoke-on-Trent or the coaching scenes. What was the other one called? Hunting Country. You know, that doesn't really bother me. I'm not going to actually use them. My hope someday is to put them in a hutch. So, so I got 2 of the cups and saucers for $20. So basically these were like $6 a piece, which is a little high, I think. But like I said, I seen these before I seen the ones that the other lady has. So maybe I could just resell these or keep the best of what I have and then just sell some of the other ones to gain some of the money back from it. But these were the plates that I got for $5. So I have currently in my small little collection, I have 3 dinner plates and then 2 cups and 2 saucers. But in that other set that I hope to get, she also has more dinner plates, like some dessert plates, and she's got like 6 cups and saucers. There's a creamer, but not a sugar bowl, and a platter. So that's definitely a better deal than $20 for 2 sets of these. But you know what? People will pay what they want to get for things that they want to get. So get back up. So that is the end of what I got. It was just a really quick little thrift trip today that I wasn't expecting on doing. And I'm thrilled to get my Ironstone crock. Whether it's Ironstone or not, I have no clue. I don't really care. I was excited to find those Johnson Brothers Ironstone blue transferware. If I get the other set from the other lady, I definitely will let you know. So in this video, this is gonna go on the end of the video of the thrift haul, the spontaneous thrifting, because I had gone uptown to get my crock. So you just watch that because this is at the end of it. So I don't need to be too redundant here, but I was telling you about the girl with the dishes, the blue and white dishes. So I picked those up tonight. This has probably been a week and a half at least since I filmed the other part of the video, but I've been putting off editing it because I was hoping I could go get these. So I'm unboxing them with you. I haven't looked at them yet. So she had the ones, they had the platter, the sugar, not the sugar bowl, the creamer, some plates, some snack plates, some teacups and saucers, but she also threw in some extra ones. I think I may or may not have mentioned that. I think I did. But anyways, she wasn't gonna sell them as part of it because some of them were cracked and stuff, but I told her I could use them for my plants or candles and stuff like that. So she threw them in for free. So that's what I'm unboxing first, or unwrapping, I guess I should say. So here is the first one. It has a little bit of browning. These ones are the Hunting Country. So here's the first little dish. And you can see there's some browning here. It does have the mark on the back, a little chip. But you know what? Honestly, this would even make, if I could turn around here, it'd even make a cute little soap dish, or you could throw your change in it or something. You know, I don't care about that. That just tells me that it's old, like me. So that one was in there. She has them wrapped really nice. Thank you, Hannah, by the way. Shout out to Hannah. She's the one that had them on Facebook Marketplace. So this one is also cracked, which is such a shame because these are such beautiful dishes. don't know if it'll focus. And then the mark on the back with the crack. I mean, it's like, it's not ready to break or anything. In fact, I may even glue it just so I can have it. Or I also thought if any of them were broken, I could also like maybe do a mosaic or something. I don't know. I would like to be that crafty. I just don't have time to be that crafty. And so then here's the last plate. This one's cracked too. But again, you know, it's around the edges. If I had a plate sitting in the center of it, all you would see is this anyways. That can be turned to the back. There's a small chip in the back. Perfectly fine. These were free, so she just threw them in. So I'm not too worried about it. So here is the first box. I actually messaged her and I said, hey, I'm gonna feature these dishes I just bought you on the YouTube channel. If you're into YouTube, look it up. She said that she would. So Hannah, if you're watching, I'm really excited to see these. Okay, so here's the little creamer. Is that not the most cutest thing you've ever seen? And I know that grammar's not correct, but it is the cutest thing you've ever seen. A little bit of browning, but you know, again, these are old. And I don't care because you're not gonna see that. My goal for these, I'm hoping someday, is to have them displayed in a little hutch, like all of them together. So there's that one. Here's another little plate, like the first one, only this one. Actually, no, that's like a bowl. And you know what? Look how cute this is. This is the cracked one. But look how cute that is sitting in that bowl. I don't know, I just had to show you. I don't know if I'll display it that way or not, but anyway, so here's a little plate. I'm just gonna kind of stick these to the side while I'm unwrapping them, and then I'll wrap them all back up before I pack them away. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one, hunting. Okay. So here's this one. These are just kind of like little dessert plates. I guess it's better if I hold it back, which is, they are a little bit different than this one. You can see they're just like a little bit smaller. One might be a dessert plate. So there is 4 of those, and they're all in pretty decent shape. You know, one of them has a small chip on the side, but again, I probably won't display all of them, and I'll probably display the best ones. Like I'll probably display the best ones up like this and the other ones just like this with a teacup or something on it. So, and I have lots of teacups. Here's another little dessert plate. I don't remember, I could go back and look, but I don't remember exactly how many she said there was of everything, but I have 2 boxes here plus the bag that I undid. So here's another plate. And just so we don't make this too boring, I will tell you how many there are of each. 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 8 of these. 8 of those and 4 of these. Looks like there's a couple teacups in here. And she did say some of the teacups had some browning, but like I said, I have a few teacups already, and so I'll just choose the best ones to display and maybe sell the other ones at a discount if I don't want to store them all. You only need so many if you're not going to actually use them. But I did have a thought too. I want to get into making some candles. So I thought maybe if they'd be really cute with a candle in them. Now, whether or not, because they're so old, that would be a good idea because you have to burn a candle and so then you got heat. But I don't know, I guess I could put a little plant in it or something. I'll find something to do with it. Grow some herbs in it and put it in the kitchen window. Okay, so these are the larger plates. So here are 2 more teacups. I guess I should be careful. This one, this one has a little bit of browning, but I seen that in the picture that she showed, so it's not a surprise. Here is another little plate or bowl, I guess you'd call it. So there's 2 of those then. Okay, so these are dinner plates. And I have 3 of them. So remember, I bought 3 of them from the thrift store and I got all 3 of them for $5. I was so excited. And this one, coaching scenes. Okay, so this one says Stoke-on-Trent. So remember when I was telling you that some said coaching or some said hunting? Let me look. Yeah, so some say hunting country and some say Stoke-on-Trent. So I think it's just a difference of the kind of picture that's in the middle, would be my guess. So this kind of looks like maybe an older style of wagon. Looks like more in the countryside. This kind of looks like it's more like an in-town kind of scene. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know a whole lot about them. I just know I love them because they're blue and white. So there is 1. That's in good shape. 2, 3, 4. 5. This one has a little chip, but that's the only one that is chipped, and I knew that as well. And then the last thing that looks to be in really good shape. And this one. Now this one is a completely different scene from what I've ever seen. And again, I don't know if they're all in the same line or if the Johnson brothers, if the coaching scenes, each one is a different coaching scene. I really don't know. They do look a little bit different, but they kind of all blend. This one is called Passing Through. So she must have started collecting them, maybe 2, and then, I don't know, just either got tired of them or didn't have space for them. I don't really know. But I absolutely love this platter. I don't know if I can get it close enough for it to focus. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. And this one has, I don't see any chips in it, no browning. Yeah, this is gorgeous. And actually the coach on this one kind of actually even looks a little bit more modern than the other 2 as well. So make sure there's nothing else in here. I think I went through all of it. So anyways, this was 11 minutes. The other video, I was gonna do like a thrift and style, but it's gonna make the video already more than 30 minutes long. So there won't be any styling in this video, but you can be sure I'll be styling it down the road, and I'll be sure to let you know when I do. So thank you for watching this video. For those of you that love blue transfer wear, I'm sure you're as excited as I am. This was the set that I got for $40 from Marketplace that I was telling you about, where I said I may not have chose the other ones, which were the teacups, had I known about this one, but I seen that one first. But I got them both, so I'll just pick the best of what's here, and we'll find something to do with the rest of it. So anyways, thanks again for watching, and good Lord willing, I will see you all in the next video.